On a hot summer night in 1976, a small house in Treves, France, was shaken by the sound of breaking glass and roaring flames. What secrets were lost in the fire, and what justice was being served? This is the story of Joachim Peiper's murder. Joachim Peiper is a name familiar to many Americans who know about World War II. He led the Waffen-SS group responsible for war crimes, including the Malmedy massacre of American prisoners during Hitler's Ardennes offensive. In his 1946 trial, he was called the most hated man in the United States. But how did he get to this point? Peiper was born in Berlin in 1915, in a middle-class family. Influenced by his father's military service and nationalist views, he joined the Hitler Youth at 18 and the SS in 1933, quickly rising through the ranks. His skills and charisma caught the attention of Heinrich Himmler, making him a model SS officer candidate. After graduating from the SS Officer Academy, Peiper became a reliable bodyguard for Hitler. Although not as tall or muscular as other SS recruits, he was handsome and confident. Close to Himmler, he played a key role in executing the Nazi agenda and was promoted to first adjutant, placing him at the heart of SS operations in Poland. His close ties with Himmler implicated him in the regime's atrocities from the war's beginning. Working with Himmler, Peiper saw the execution of Polish leaders, the gassing of mentally ill patients, and the operation of concentration camps. As Himmler's adjutant, he reported daily kill counts. As the war escalated, Peiper wanted a more active military role and was eventually transferred to a combat unit. By 1941, during Operation Barbarossa against the Soviet Union, Peiper found himself on the Eastern Front. This campaign was marked by extreme brutality and violence. Peiper's unit committed many atrocities, including executing 23 civilians in a cellar. By 1943, Peiper was promoted to lieutenant colonel and became known for his ruthlessness. Despite high casualty rates from his aggressive tactics, Nazi propaganda praised him. He earned the nickname, Blowtorch Battalion, for burning villages. Without tank experience, Peiper was made commander of the 1st Tank Regiment. His aggressive style reduced the regiment to 12 tanks in a month, leading to his reassignment to a staff position. Despite this, his fame grew, and Hitler awarded him the Oak Leaves for his Knight's Cross before the Ardennes offensive. In December 1944, during the Battle of the Bulge, Peiper and his men ambushed American soldiers near Malmedy, Belgium. The captured Americans were executed by Peiper's SS troops, killing 86. Survivors seeking refuge in a nearby cafe were also killed. The Ardennes offensive ultimately failed due to American resistance and lack of reinforcements. The Allies pushed into Germany from the west, while the Soviet Union advanced from the east, leading to Nazi Germany's collapse, Hitler's suicide, and Germany's surrender in May 1945. Peiper was captured in May and charged with war crimes in 1946. At his trial, survivors and witnesses testified, and Peiper was sentenced to death, later commuted to life imprisonment, and then to 35 years. He was released in December 1956 after serving less than 12 years. Peiper worked for Porsche and Volkswagen before moving to France as a freelance translator. In Treves, he lived quietly until 1976, when a hate campaign against him began. On July 14, 1976, his house was set on fire, and Peiper died. No one was charged with his murder, but a group called the Avengers claimed responsibility. The day after the fire, Peiper's wife and daughters visited the ruins, collected some belongings, and left, leaving Peiper's body and his dark legacy behind. Thank you for watching. Please leave your comments, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more history content. Until next time.